Today, as you could see in the title, I'm going to tell you how to become a better dribbler. So dribbling is a lot of different parameters. To become a better dribbler, you need to learn and master very important principles. So there's few different parameters I came with and I think are really important for dribblers. So the first one we're going to talk about is the drive. For me, the drive is 40% of the dribbling in itself. 40% because it is used for everything. The drive is used to when you go to a player, and the drive is also used when you're going away from a defender. So you always need to control your drive, you always need to perfect your drive. And as you could see an example with Messi or Robben, sometimes you don't even need skills to dribble players, you just use your drive. If you perfect your drive, if you can run with the ball at very high speed with keeping control of it and going left, right, just with your drive, you will dribble a lot of players. So that's why the drive is really important, and that's why 40% is really a lot. Compared to all of the other attributes, the drive is the one that you should train the most and you should practice the most to actually make it perfect. And when I say perfect, actually, it's not only that you can drive the ball at high speed, is you can drive the ball at high speed, but it's always stay close to you. When you look at players like Messi, R9, when they were running with the ball or when they are running with the ball is always close to them and they are going very fast with it. So remember that perfecting your drive is not being able just to drive the ball in a straight line, but also being able to drive the ball in a straight line at very high speed, and anytime you do it, the ball is close to you. So the first attribute is the drive. The second attribute we're going to talk about is the observation. And observation is the skill to actually being able to look around you while still having the ball at your feet. So observation is, for example, when you're in 1v1 situation, you can observe the defender solely without looking at the ball. I've showed an example of Messi talking about this when he was in an interview, when he was saying that he never looks at the ball, he just looks at the defender and look at how he moves, and then he makes his move. He doesn't look at the ball, he just knows he's there. And observation is to be able to actually look at the defender in 1v1 situation and know when he wants actually to get the ball from you. So you always should look at the defender's legs and see his movements. But also observation is used also to have a look around you, know when your teammates are, know where the next defenders are, know when the space are. So for example, I'm having the ball and I control the ball, and then there's a defender coming at me. Understand that when you have a good observation, you know that the defender is coming at you from here, you have space over there, and you have another defender here, so you can't go there, and everything has to happen very quickly. So observation makes you aware of the situation, makes you aware of your space, where you are and where you want to go. So this is a really important attribute to have, not only for dribbling, but also for when you're driving the ball. If you have observation, you know where your teammates are, you can drive the ball in a certain space, and then at the last moment give the ball to your teammates that is actually free so you can score. So observation has a lot to do with everything to pick up information, to have as much information as you can, so you can take the best decision possible to actually either dribbling or passing. But for the sake of this video, observation is a very important part in dribbling because it will make you a better dribbler. The fact that you can observe when a defender is trying to get the ball from you and you just push the ball away. Or the fact that you know where you are and where the available space is, and so you go to that direction. So remember that observation is a very important part that you also need to work on if you want to be a better dribbler. And to me, observation is 20% of the dribbling attributes or the dribbling parameters. So driving the ball is 40, observation is 20. This is more than a half of how to become a better dribbler. Whenever you're trying to improve your dribbling, most of the time you need to improve your drive or your observation. So yeah, observation is the second parameters. The third one we're going to talk about is timing. So timing is the time at which you make your move. So it's the time at which you make your skill or you move or your cut or you chop, anything. It's the time, is the right time to do a skill. So that's his timing. And timing is very important because, as you can understand, the time at which you do something is one of the most important aspects of when you go past a player. So let's say you do a skill far from a defender, you're not going to lose the ball, but you're not going to get past him. That's for sure, because you're too far for a defender to feint him, for him to go one way or the other, and you're too far also for him to actually make him stop. So he won't stop, he will keep, for example, going backwards, and you're doing far from him, and yeah, you will still go on one side, you can shoot, you can pass the ball, but you won't get past him. If you do the skill too close to a defender, then you have a very high chance to lose the ball, because he will be able to put his foot either left or right or in front of him. So, or he can even block him, or he can even block you with his arms. So it's a good to actually do it too close from him. So there's a sweet spot where you can do the skills at the right distance from a defender, and at that distance you will be able to actually get past him, and also you will be able, anytime you do some feints, some body feints, or you know, some skills, you will be able to go left or right. And that sweet spot, I've called it the security distance. And I've spoke about that in another video where I'll kind of explain what the security distance is, what the danger area is, and basically, to make it short, it's a kind of circle around you where anytime a defender goes into that circle, it is the danger area where he can take the ball. So whenever he can extend his foot or his leg, whenever he can extend his leg to actually touch the ball, just touch it, not even take it, just touch it, he is in your danger area. So the danger area is about 1 meter like around. You have to remember that the distance where the danger area stops is called, for me, well, I've called it myself, the security distance. So this is the distance where you can do anything and the defender cannot touch the ball. So let's say I'm the defender and I am here, right? I cannot touch the ball from here, right? I cannot touch the ball from here. This is the sweet spot. So basically, anytime I will do a skill, if I was the attacker, anytime I would do a skill from here, the defender would not be able to catch it because it's too far. So basically, I will do a skill, boom, boom, and I go one way, it will go differently the other way. So this is the sweet spot that you need to do all your skills, the security distance, because at that distance there, the defender will think in his head he can touch the ball, but he cannot. So, or he's ready to touch the ball, he's on his toes and he's ready to try to touch the ball and to try to lunge in. So remember that the timing is very important. If you lack timing, this is also another mistake that a lot of players make when they're trying to dribble, is that they lack timing. They do it too close or too far. Always know that the timing and the time when you do your skills is very important and one of the most important things. To me, it is 15% of the dribble, and all together with the drive, the observation and the timing, it is 75% of the total dribbling abilities. So basically, if you master those three attributes, you will become a better dribbler. That's guaranteed. There's no two ways about it. if you master your drive and you can drive the ball at very high speed and the ball doesn't go left or right, you master it completely. You have observation, you know where a defender, when a defender trying to get the ball from you, you know where the other defenders are, you know where your teammates are. And lastly, you have timing. You can do your skills, whether it's cuts or, you know, anything. You have timing, you know when to do them. You will become a better dribbler. So this is the third attribute, timing, and it is 15% of the dribbler abilities. So that's it for the first part on how to really become a better dribbler. What you have to remember is that your drive, observation, and timing makes 75% of your total ability to dribble. 75%. It is a lot. Anyway, in the part 2, I will reveal the last 4 attributes to have as a dribbler, so make sure to check it out. Apart from that, I thank you for watching this video and I will see you in the next one.